Okay, this is the next part, the last of two parts. The first of the last two parts. I don't know what I'm saying. So yeah, first I'm gonna show off the booklets. First, this is pretty interesting. This is something that came with my DVD of Bear in the Big Blue House: Shapes and Colors, or Shapes, Sounds, and Colors. Yeah, it's a Disney Movie Reward pamphlet. Like, why? It's a modern one from 2017, and this is a DVD from like 2005, maybe 2004. So yeah, I didn't even know like they kept the Bear in the Big Blue House videos in print this long. Uh, but yeah, apparently I read that they kept the Potty Time with Bear DVD in print that long actually. So yeah, pretty interesting. I honestly thought like Disney would just pushed Bear aside when they bought the rights to the show. So yeah, there's not as much rare stuff here, but a lot of it is pretty rare. Uh, kind of catch up stuff. This is the Booba Hot Dog DVD. I don't think I know that many people own this. I mean, probably some people do, but I've rarely ever seen this before. Features hot dog, musical instruments, and woolly sweater. I've seen the hot dog episode before, I think on YouTube. It's a pretty interesting episode. Yeah, very silly. But yeah. I've never seen a Booba cover that's yellow. That's mostly why I think it's rare. This is a Wishbone plush. The plush I don't think is rare, but the book, the little tiny book it became attached to, is pretty rare. This was made in 2000, or no, this was made in 1999 after the show ended. It shows a little story of Wishbone telling the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, and again, I can't keep it open all the way, even when it's a really small book that I expected to stay open all the way. So yeah, the show ended in 1998, but like the books lasted until like around 2000. I want to say maybe 2001. But yeah, and they announced like a movie out of Wishbone, but nothing came to that yet. I'm not really sure if that's actually gonna get made. Here's an interesting one. This is probably one of the rarest videos of my collection. There's another one I have that's also pretty rare. It's a Gullah Gullah Island tape. I look for like Gullah Gullah Island on eBay and other websites. These videos are very rare, and when they do show up, they are very expensive. More rare and expensive than these three tapes right here that I'm gonna show at the very end. So yeah, I was lucky enough to find this at a Goodwill, I think, and this is the Paramount release, not the Sony Wonder release, which I think is more common. Hosted by Face has an episode where they're trying to look for all the different games. There's a bonus music video of a boy getting his hair cut. I love this Paramount sticker. Yeah, features a special song just for you. I don't really know why they bother mentioning it as a bonus song. I'm not really sure. It's a short video, only has like one episode plus the music video. Only like two trailers for Harriet the Spy and Allegra's Window, which I have not watched in like years. I don't even think I watched it at all. There's a number that says 84. And where's the print date? It looks like it says the 30th week of 1997. There's very little tape, so it says duplicated in EP/SLP. I think like that's extended play mode. I think that might be what this is. I'm not sure, but it plays fine on my VCR, unlike the Bear in the Big Blue House tape I showed last time. This one's a very interesting one. This is a video of Barney's Best Manners. It says dublado, or dublada, whatever. I cannot I cannot speak Spanish. What this is basically a U.S. home video release of the Splash Party Please episode in Spanish. Yeah, apparently, like, the Lions group throughout the mid 90s and early 2000s released these Spanish versions of Barney videos, I guess, to teach children how to speak Spanish. There was also one of Kids for Character. So yeah, as you can see, it says Spanish version. The copyright date says 1996, but stylized like a 95 video. The print date is the 149th day of 1996. So yeah, the previews are in English, but the program is in Spanish. And there are a lot of differences with the Splash Party Please episode compared to other Spanish versions. Apparently, every Spanish release of this episode is different, with like maybe like the intro being different, like translations or like the dubbing being a bit off sync. But yeah, and the previews are the same from the Families Are Special video, except the following episode, Barney has been provided by screen is the one from the season 3 home videos. Yeah, there were apparently a lot of these. I remember this used to be on YouTube. It was pretty mind blown to see it. I didn't really know what it was. No, Shelley Duvall, you fell down. Oh well. This was a VHS copy of Waiting for Santa, Actimates compatible. I find it weird the Waiting for Santa releases throughout 1993 to 1998 use this exact same cover of Barney skating on cartoon ice background. No pictures from the video are shown. Yeah, this was part of a repackaged series. They wanted to re-release the Backyard Gang videos. They call it Barney Home Video the early years. This was kind of one of the first, but that didn't happen. But they kept this cover for all the reprinted releases for the longest time for some reason. But this is the 1998 VHS. The 98 VHS is apparently rare now. It used to be quite easy to find. The label looks very similar to the 97 release, except the logos are a bit different, and it doesn't say distributed by above the Lyric Studios. So yeah, the number is 74, printed on August 19th, 1998. I used to have the 96 VHS, which is also now rare, but I gave that away. That was probably not a good decision. So yeah. Next up, we have something that came from a library. This is American Tall Tales and Legends. I don't know if these videos are exactly rare, but yeah, I wanted to include them. This was a show presented by Shelley Duvall with a lot of big-name celebrities telling different classic American folklore. And this one's Darlin' Clementine. This is one of my favorite episodes. Yeah, it's a pretty dark show. They talk a lot about murder and like drinking and drugs and the devil and hell in some of these episodes. Yeah, it says ages 4 and up, which that is incorrect. But yeah, this was mostly because like Shelley Duvall herself had guest starred in an episode of Wishbone, and they promoted that by like having her movies and TV shows distributed by them on video. This is just one of them. Please rewind. So yeah, I don't think Please Rewind was a thing on library releases, but yeah. It's in surprisingly good condition. There's a sticker here covering up the print date. I just No, it actually came from a library. It says library on here. I'm gonna try to like uh, rip this off to see if there's a print date. I'll probably be right back. Well, I can't seem to get it off, and even the sticker part that I do rip off, like I don't see a print date anywhere. These last three are probably some of the rarest videos in my collection, aside from the Gullah Gullah Island videos. So yeah, there's three of these, but I'm gonna show these two first. The Groundling Marsh tapes. These are pretty rare. I don't think I know anyone who owns these. No one ever talks about these being the rarest tapes in the world. But yeah, they're more rare probably than the Beauty and the Beast screener tape that I have. So yeah, I've told the story like many times where I saw a tape. I didn't really know what it was, but I saw the Lyric Studios logo from the Barney videos. I got so excited I wanted to watch them. So my daycare, which had it in the upstairs room, had let me borrow it, and I brought it to my grandparents' house. And yeah, I put it in. I was shocked, and it was the video from the Barney videos. Yeah, I really wanted to watch it, and even like when I really had to go to the bathroom, I just messed my diapers just to watch this. Oh my god. Yeah, basically. So I had both Treasures Are for Sharing and Courageous Adventures on it. That video has got to be the rarest tape in the world. I don't have that. I've seen two copies show up on eBay back in 2021, both for $50. I did not buy it. I have no idea who did. Whoever did must be like really lucky. I hope they're taking good care of it. But yeah. So yeah. So after that, a while later, I remember like that was when I like watched Hoodwinked for the first time in a while. I remember Hoodwinked 2 was recently announced. Really want to watch these videos to kind of celebrate that. So yeah, I got Courageous Adventures and the third video that we're going to talk about in a little bit, which I didn't even know existed, but I kind of skipped out on Treasures Are for Sharing. These were before the people found out these videos were rare. So I waited a few years until like 2015 to get this one for like a lot of money. I don't even remember how much, like about 60 something. So yeah, this is the Treasures Are for Sharing video, which talks about like treasures and sharing. I don't know why I said treasures so weirdly. At least I'm not like Fred from Scooby Doo who pronounces it as treasures. Yeah, the pictures aren't even from the right episodes. They're from season 1 episodes. I think this one being from Life Before Stacks, and this one being from Flower Power. So yeah, this is a very cutesy video. So yeah, the number 17, the print date is looks like it says June 10th, 1998. Now, Courageous Adventures is the one I mostly remember. So yeah, this is probably the most common one you'll find. But yeah, even like Treasures Are for Sharing used to be the rarest one, but now it's the third one that I'm gonna be talking about a little bit. Again, I don't think this picture's from the right episode. It was giving me nostalgic feels. Courageous Adventures. Okay, I don't know why I just said that again. The number is 56, printed on June 9th, 1998. And then the last one is the It's a Wonderful Marsh tape. Kind of like a Christmas video. They don't celebrate Christmas, though. It's something called Twinkle Time, which I think there's a song on Barney about Twinkle Time. So yeah. This has 3 episodes and no in-between segments with Hegdish and Maggie. For some reason, no sing-along. So yeah. And there's a video of this released in Canada. called Mary Mary Marshland, which is actually pretty common, but I tried looking for it and it's pretty rare. Now, at least, it's rare. But I've seen some people own this. It's the same as this video, just without the It's a Wonderful Marsh episode. And there are apparently other Groundling Marsh tapes released in Canada, which I've only seen like a trailer for them on some Canadian Barney videos. Did I show the Courageous Adventures tape? But yeah, the Canadian tapes, I don't really know how rare they can be. I don't even know, like, if they even exist. So yeah, the number 6 printed on September 8th, 1998. Well, that's it. We got one more part over here. I'm not really sure how long that's going to take. There's a lot of rare stuff on this bottom shelf. We're going to get excited about that. It's going to be the final part. I don't think I'll do any other catch-up parts. Maybe if I get a lot more rare stuff, I'll do like a 2025 edition or something. I don't know. See you later.